9:54 a.m. on November 2nd, 2016. We're going to jump right into Arjuna. This is a cardiac supplement. It is a little bit pricey, as you'll see in a minute, but it's completely worth it. Just stick with me and you'll see why. All right, this is an Ayurvedic medicine. It's from ancient India and ancient Indian medical science on the other side of the world from America. That would be over there with India. So we have anxiety listed here. I'm going to speed right through this a little bit. Not going to pay too much attention. We're going to get into most of this in another section. It's for heart problems, angina, chest pains, certain STDs, assists in heart failure, gastric ulcers. It's an antioxidant. Let's see. Now we get into some of the uses. It has been found that the bark of the Arjuna tree, which is grinded off into a powder, includes tannins, calcium salts, magnesium salts, and glucosides. It's used to heal hemorrhages, dysentery, diarrhea, edema, and skin disorders, as well as bone fractures. It assists in angina, congestive heart failure, and heart attacks, which you could read in these two paragraphs. You'll find it's got some cholesterol benefits, some very good ones at that. Gonorrhea, which is a STD. There's a couple of them. Chlamydia is listed in here. It's interesting fact. It says that chlamydia is likely to be associated in the development of atherosclerosis. So that is something that you can actually take Arjuna for, but I don't know so much that it's going to correct your chlamydia. But it says that it is assisting in gonorrhea. And this is an Arizona State University that has researched that study. There's a couple of other things in here. This is definitely a read. So go ahead and take the time to do that. Quick on the side effects here. It is important. I'm just going to read this last one because this is probably the most important part here. It is important to note that the Arjuna is very potent, has a very potent effect on the muscles of the heart. Hence, it should be taken to treat angina or congestive heart failure only after checking with the qualified medical practitioner, which we covered, and we're going to move on. I jump in real quick. This is a scientific study of everything Arjuna. It is an awesome study. You should read through it if you have the time. If you want some proof or verification, or you want to show someone or take that to your doctor, maybe that would be the go-to here. And this is available online as of the 20th of March, 2016 this year. So this is some pretty updated research, it looks like. This last sentence says, this review highlights various medicinal properties of Arjuna through different studies, such as antioxidants, hypotensive, anti-atherogenic, anti-inflammatory, anti-carcinogenic, anti-mutagenic, and gastroproductive effect. Okay, so that's something that's just a quick overview of some of the areas covered in this study. This is the sort of the heart of what it is I want to get into. Nutritional information. It's rich in coenzyme Q10, CoQ10, or CoQ10, depending on how you recognize it. Tannins, flavonoids, as well as minerals such as magnesium, zinc, copper, and calcium. Health benefits and therapeutic uses of Arjuna. One of the health benefits is known to be effective against the symptoms of asthma and can even cure the individual of this medical problem. As part of the treatment for asthma, the Arjuna bark powder should be mixed with hot water or with milk and then consumed in the form of tea. A fun fact, the reason it suggests milk is because in the Indian culture, they consider the cow to be a sacred animal, so they do tend to mix their teas with milk. They use the milk as cream. Okay, so moving on, it is a powerful antioxidant. It's used for skin conditions in certain cases. The bark, along with some honey, applying the paste on acne-prone areas. It's known to help in the prevention of acne. One of the benefits, based on the fact that the compounds are present in the Arjuna herb, are known to protect the DNA from any possible damage from toxins. Arjuna herb also protects the DNA from damage induced by adromycin. Okay, and that is here. Don't ask me what that means. I don't know. So you're just going to have to look that up, or we'll have to look that up. Health benefits of Arjuna involve it being able to flush out small stones that may have formed within the kidney, thereby hampering the function of the kidney as well as resulting pain. Gives you a flush treatment, and it does that. So it'll flush it all out. Another benefit is it's being used against heart disease, known to raise the coronary artery flow, therefore protecting the cardiac tissue from any ischemic damage. Additionally, the herb is also known to be a mild diuretic besides blood lipid lowering, blood thinning, and prostaglandin properties. On the account of the benefits of the herb against heart disease, it is also recommended to be consumed by tobacco smokers. Another one of the terminalia Arjuna uses is that it is acting as a cardiac stimulant and thereby has a tonic and cooling effect. You'll see here it says that the Arjuna herb is used in reducing the body temperature during a fever. That's what it means by the cooling effect. You can actually have a heating effect, but this is not one of the herbs that provides heat. The Arjuna herb is also used in home treatments to arrest any bleeding or secretions. This is because the Arjuna herb accelerates clotting and thereby promotes quick healing of the wound. One of the most important benefits that are present in this herb are known to help in maintaining healthy levels of cholesterol. Presence of phytochemicals in the Arjuna bark are also known to lower the levels of bad cholesterol. The Arjuna herb is also known to stimulate the pumping function of the heart, thereby strengthening the heart muscles. Hence, as one of the medicinal uses of the Arjuna bark, it is used to treat angina and other cardiovascular medical issues. And there is a tea you can create or make. It is used as a natural treatment for dysentery or diarrhea. Precautions. One of the possible side effects that may occur on the consumption of extremely high doses of Arjuna is that it reduces the activity levels of the thyroid gland or may even harm the liver. That's not something I have had any type of issue with whatsoever. However, that may be the case for you. So keep in mind, it does tell you to ask your doctor or your healthcare provider. I would recommend a nutritionist again. So that's going to wrap that up. Let's take a second right here. This is Arjuna. This is what you would buy. This is the first one I got. We can also get this from Swanson brands. Like we looked at Butterbur. That was a Swanson brand. And I've also tried the Planetary Herbals, and I actually prefer either the Nutrigold or the Planetary Herbals over the other one because Swanson has a magnesium stearate and this one does not, and neither does the Planetary Herbals. $22.73, a little bit pricey, but for all the stuff it does and for, feeling really good, it's kind of worth it. So if you take a look down here, there's more information on Arjuna in this specific product. I'd highly recommend you maybe look through that in your own time. 500 milligrams is all you're pretty much going to need. That's usually the standard amount, and there comes with 90 veggie capsules in this bottle. So there you go. This is James with Do No Farm, reminding you to always be the guardian of your own health. Until next time, we'll see you then.